Hey guys, today I am here to tell you guys all of the books that I read in the month of February. The ones that I have, I will show you guys, and the ones that I don't have, I would edit onto screen, but I have no idea how to do that, so I'm not going to do that, but I'll still tell you what they are. The first thing I did was finish sorry, one second. Sorry. I forgot to grab this book. I finished the Del Toro Shadowlands series with the final book, The Shadowlands. So that is, sorry for the awkward camera. So, I can't fix it, I'm sorry. Okay, so that is the first book that I read in the month of February. And then I read... I'm not super great at this. I'll probably try to edit some of this out as best as I can. And just hope you guys... Sorry. Now I'm just really... Okay, that's better. Then I read the 4 books. These are the 2 bind-ups of the 4 books in Del Toro Shadowlands, which finishes the Del Toro... I just dropped the book. That is so sad. This video is already going so great. It's okay. Nobody watches my videos anyways. For the one person out there watching, I'm sorry. Then I moved on to the companion series that... No, that's a lie. I didn't read that yet. Just shh. A different companion series. Still same author by Emily Rhoda. I read The Golden Door, The Silver Door, and The Third Door, which is the Three Doors trilogy. I'm so sorry. Whoever watches this, ever. This is so bad. And then I read the... If I could stop dropping things. Okay, this is... I'm just gonna call this video I Drop Books, because if you want to come watch me drop some books. Okay, one day I will get a tripod. This will be a lot easier. I will get it. Hopefully very soon. And then I won't drop books as much because I won't have to hold my phone in my hand. Okay? And it won't be as bad of filming. But I'm filming it anyways, even without the proper equipment, because I told myself I would. So I'm doing it. Anyways, I read the Tales of Del Toro, which connects... Well, this volume actually doesn't connect them very well, but I read the stories that are missing from this volume. There was one that came out in 2006, there's one that came out in 2013, and the one in 2013 is missing 3 of the 10 of Birdsong Tales, which connect the 3 Doors to the Del Toro Quest books. So, that. Then after that, I read, now these books, I read the 5 Rowan of Ren books. I read them all in order. If I can hold the books properly, I cannot. One of these days I'll make a good video. Okay, so I read Rowan of Ren, Rowan and the Travelers, Rowan and the Keeper of the Crystal, Rowan and the Z-Back, and Rowan and the Ice Creepers, which is also a companion novel to... It's also a companion novel to Del Toro Quest, but it is less connected. So, I will make a video more on recommending that series, because it is one of my favorite series, and Del Toro Quest, that whole series was a reread. Rowan of Ren, that series was a reread. The Three Doors, that wasn't a reread. That was my first time reading it, and so yeah, I love rereading that series, and I will always reread that series because it is my favorite one, and but I'll make a video more on that another day. Then, after I finished the Rowan of Ren series, I got the audiobook for 13 Reasons Why. I do own that book, but I have no idea where that is. But I did get the audiobook, and if you haven't read that series, I really do recommend the audiobook. I haven't actually read just the physical book. I just listened to the audiobook, but the way that the style is with Hannah's tapes, it just, I think listening to it had just a quality about it because it was tape. So I thought that was a fun experience for that particular book. Then I listened to the audiobook for, if I can find it, I have it somewhere. I found it. For Artemis Fowl. This one, I don't know. I don't know how to really rate books by stars. I read this book in middle school. Well, we read it as like a class thing, and I hated it. I really, really hated this book. But there's a movie coming out, and since I haven't been in middle school since, this was when I was in 6th grade, so that's like 8-9 years ago that I read this book the last time, so I figured since the movie's coming out, I would read it. And I do plan on reading the rest of the books. It wasn't great. It wasn't something that, I would spend a lot of my time thinking about, wanting to read more, but I do want to at least finish the series unless the other books are just really bad. So I guess we will see how the other books go. Next, I read the first and the second volume of Nightmare Inspector. It's a graphic novel, not manga. So the first one was a reread. The second one was not a reread. Sorry, my face was not even in that picture. I hope you guys just like watch this video and be like, wow, that's very poorly filmed and she can't stop dropping the freaking books. Okay, I'm sorry. I just tossed it on the ground. It's fine. The book is just perfectly fine. Nothing happened to it. Then I listened to the audiobook for Nerve. I liked it. It was different from the books. The movie, but it was also still very good. I think this was 2012 or 13 when this came out, and the movie came out like 3 years later, so the technology of it was a little bit different, and they did more integrated, like more people could participate and be involved, and it was a lot more of a high stakes competition in the movie. I did like how they did the movie better, but I still enjoyed the book. It was still a good read. And then finally, nope, there's 2 more books. I read the 3rd volume of Nightmare Inspector after I read Nerve. I read the 3rd volume. And then there was one more thing that I did. I'm trying to remember because I'm really stupid. Oh, I listened to the audiobook for Giver. So The Giver by Lois Lowry is, so that is everything that I read in the month of February. That is, I believe, 22 books. 4 were audiobooks, 3 were manga, and the rest were all physical books. I will talk about my plans for the month of March, but right now I am going to go because this is a long video of very shaky camera quality and I can't hold this freaking any longer. And now I realize that I'm going to be sideways on the screen because YouTube doesn't just... I'm sorry, guys. I'll get better at this, and hopefully more people will actually want to watch these very poorly filmed videos. And I'm not even looking at the camera. The camera's over here. Hello? Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Bye.